Welcome, dear listeners, to another enthralling episode of Conspiracy Clarified's journey through time. In this episode, we delve into the mystique of India during the tumultuous half-century from 1600 to 1650. A period that saw the subcontinent embroiled in captivating tales of power, intrigue, and transformation. Join us as we unravel the intricate threads of history that shaped India's destiny during this era. I'm your host, and this is episode 3 of our 10-part series. 5 Key Events. 1. Rise of the Mughal Empire. The dawn of the 17th century witnessed the glorious ascent of the Mughal Empire under the reign of Emperor Akbar the Great. Akbar's visionary leadership marked a transformative era of religious tolerance, administrative brilliance, and cultural fusion. His policy of Sultanate, universal peace, forged a remarkable synthesis of Hindu, Muslim, and Persian traditions, giving birth to a vibrant and inclusive society. The magnificent city of Fatehpur Sikri, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, stands as a testament to Akbar's architectural prowess and his commitment to harmonious coexistence. His legacy paved the way for a united India, serving as an enduring example of benevolent governance in history's annals. 2. The East India Company's emergence. As the 17th century unfurled, the British East India Company began to cast its shadow over India's shores. What began as a modest trading endeavour swiftly evolved into a strategic juggernaut that would alter India's destiny. The company's pursuit of spices and textiles laid the groundwork for its dominance, gradually intertwining British interests with India's fabric. By establishing trading posts in major ports like Surat and Madras, the East India Company forged crucial connections that would later underpin the colonization of the subcontinent. The company's activities ignited fierce competition with other European powers, sparking geopolitical shifts that would forever shape India's future. 3. The Deccan Sultanates and the Mughal-Maratha conflict. The 17th century bore witness to the gripping drama of the Deccan Sultanates and their relentless struggle against the mighty Mughal Empire. The Mughal-Maratha conflict, a tale of territorial ambition and cultural dichotomy, emerged as a defining narrative of this era. In the heart of this tumultuous period stood Shivaji, the valiant Maratha warrior king. His audacious campaigns and fervent advocacy for Hindu sovereignty inspired a wave of resistance, establishing him as a symbol of indigenous fortitude. Shivaji's legacy remains etched in India's collective memory, representing the spirit of defiance against foreign rule. 4. The Taj Mahal's Elegy. In the year 1632, the world witnessed the commencement of a poignant love story carved in marble, the Taj Mahal. Emperor Shah Jahan's grief over the death of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, manifested in this sublime architectural masterpiece. The Taj Mahal's ethereal beauty, intricate craftsmanship, and symmetrical grandeur have elevated it to the realm of timeless art. This sublime edifice not only celebrates eternal love but also encapsulates the zenith of Mughal architectural prowess. Its symphony of white marble, precious stones, and lush gardens transports visitors to a realm where human emotions transcend the constraints of time. 5. The Portuguese influence and decline. As the 17th century unfolded, the once mighty Portuguese Empire began to wane along India's western coast. The decline of their maritime dominion heralded a new era of European powers vying for supremacy in the Indian Ocean. The Portuguese, who had once held sway over trade routes and strategic ports, now found themselves contending with the rise of other colonial powers. This shift paved the way for the emergence of Dutch, English, and French influence, as well as the growing presence of the British East India Company. The fading Portuguese legacy would be a precursor to the seismic changes that would shape India's destiny in the centuries to come. 5 Societal changes. 1. Syncretic culture and religious synthesis. The 17th century marked a vibrant tapestry of religious synthesis, where the rich fabric of Indian spirituality interwove with the threads of various cultures. Emperor Akbar's policy of Sultanate, fostering harmony among diverse faiths, ignited a cultural renaissance. This atmosphere of religious acceptance led to the creation of awe-inspiring monuments like the Buland Darwaza and the Lotus Temple, reflecting a convergence of architectural styles and spiritual philosophies. The Bhakti and Sufi movements flourished during this period, bringing a wave of devotional fervor that transcended religious boundaries. The verses of saint poets like Kabir and Guru Nanak echoed through the hearts of millions, advocating unity and love. This era's syncretic ethos endures in modern India, reflecting a legacy of tolerance and coexistence. 2. Economic flourishing and trade routes. The 17th century was a chapter of unprecedented economic prosperity as India became a hub of global trade. Its strategic location at the crossroads of international trade routes facilitated a flourishing exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. The bustling bazaars of Surat, renowned for their exquisite textiles and spices, attracted traders from Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. Port cities like Calicut and Madras emerged as thriving centers of commerce, nurturing a cosmopolitan atmosphere that enriched local economies. The intricate trade networks forged during this period formed the foundation of India's global economic relevance, influencing international trade dynamics for centuries to come. 3. The rise of vernacular literature. The 17th century witnessed an efflorescence of vernacular literature that breathed life into India's diverse linguistic landscape. Regional languages flourished as vehicles of expression, empowering communities to preserve and share their cultural narratives. The works of poets like Tulsidas, who penned the epic Ramcharitmanas in Awadhi, captured the essence of India's spiritual heritage. Literary masterpieces weren't confined to religious realms alone. Mir Taqi Mir, a renowned Urdu poet, unveiled the nuances of human emotion, while Tamil literature thrived under the patronage of Naika rulers. This literary renaissance transcended linguistic barriers, forging connections that spanned India's diverse regions. 4. Caste dynamics and socio-political shifts. The 17th century bore witness to the subtle metamorphosis of India's caste dynamics and socio-political landscape. The Mughal Empire's administrative reforms aimed to mitigate the rigidities of caste hierarchies, fostering a climate of relative inclusivity. Emperor Akbar's abolishment of the jizya tax on non-Muslims and his emphasis on meritocracy were groundbreaking steps toward a more equitable society. The rise of regional powers like the Marathas also contributed to the reshaping of political power dynamics. Shivaji's emphasis on local governance and his recruitment of talent irrespective of caste highlighted the nascent seeds of social change. However, challenges remained, and the 17th century set the stage for future socio-political movements that sought to challenge deeply ingrained inequalities. 5. Artistic Renaissance and architectural marvels. The 17th century ushered in an artistic renaissance, where India's architectural marvels became emblematic of its cultural grandeur. The inception of the Taj Mahal in 1632 under Emperor Shah Jahan's patronage marked the zenith of Mughal architecture. Its symmetrical elegance, intricate calligraphy, and lush gardens transformed it into an eternal ode to love and craftsmanship. Beyond the Taj Mahal, the Mughal dynasty's affinity for art and architecture birthed other masterpieces like the Red Fort and the Jama Masjid. Meanwhile, regional styles flourished, epitomized by the ornate frescoes of Rajasthan's Havelis and the Dravidian splendor of South Indian temples. 5 Personal stories. 1. Nur Jahan, the Empress of Power. Nur Jahan, a luminary of the Mughal court, stands as a captivating embodiment of female empowerment in the 17th century. Born Mera Nisa, she ascended to prominence through her union with Emperor Jahangir. Nur Jahan's unparalleled influence extended beyond the harem, as she played a pivotal role in state affairs, governance, and diplomacy. Her innovative spirit is epitomized by her pioneering introduction of the Nur Jahan coin, showcasing her commitment to breaking gender norms. An accomplished poet and a patron of the arts, Nur Jahan's legacy illuminates the era's capacity for gender equality and the profound impact that women can wield in shaping history. 2. Mirabai, the Saint-Poetess. In the 17th century, the voice of Mirabai resounded through the corridors of devotion, leaving an indelible mark on India's spiritual landscape. A Rajput princess, Mirabai defied societal conventions to embrace a life of devotion to Lord Krishna. Her bhakti poetry, infused with ardor and longing, became an expression of her unwavering faith. Mirabai's verses not only encapsulated her personal journey but also resonated with countless souls seeking solace in a world of upheaval. Her life and words remain a testament to the enduring power of faith and the ability of an individual to transcend societal norms in pursuit of spiritual fulfillment. 3. Sivaji, the Maratha Maverick. The saga of Sivaji, the Maratha warrior king, unfolded against the backdrop of a changing India. Rising from humble beginnings, Sivaji's unwavering determination led him to carve a Maratha kingdom in the heart of the Deccan. His guerrilla tactics, administrative acumen, and emphasis on local governance laid the foundation for a Maratha resurgence. Sivaji's valor and audacity in challenging the Mughal Empire showcased the potency of regional leadership against imperial forces. His legacy as a defender of Hindu sovereignty and a visionary ruler continues to inspire generations, epitomizing the spirit of resilience and self-determination. 4. Rani Mangammal, the warrior queen. Amidst the tapestry of the 17th century, the story of Rani Mangammal shines as a testament to unwavering courage and leadership. Ruling the Madurai Nayak dynasty after her husband's demise, Rani Mangammal defied patriarchal norms to guide her kingdom with a firm hand. Her adept diplomacy and astute administration preserved Madurai's autonomy against external threats, earning her the title of Manavi, Queen, and the enduring respect of her subjects. Rani Mangammal's legacy serves as a beacon of women's leadership and resilience in the face of adversities. 5. Guru Har Rai, the compassionate Sikh guru. Guru Har Rai, the seventh Sikh guru, left an indelible mark on the socio-religious landscape of India in the 17th century. Embodying the spirit of compassion and service, Guru Har Rai emphasized the importance of selflessness and humanitarianism in Sikh philosophy. His commitment to environmental conservation and his propagation of ethical living showcased his far-reaching vision. Guru Har Rai's legacy resonates in the compassionate ethos of Sikhism, advocating a harmonious coexistence between humanity and nature. 5. Impact on the world. 1. Global spice trade and culinary conquest. The 17th century positioned India as a captivating epicenter of the global spice trade, a legacy that has left an indelible imprint on culinary cultures worldwide. India's aromatic spices, such as pepper, cardamom, and cinnamon, tantalized palates across continents, sparking culinary revolutions that would forever transform cuisine. European explorers and merchants, drawn by the allure of Indian spices, ventured across treacherous seas, forging maritime routes that connected the East and West. The spice trade's impact transcended flavor, catalyzing cultural fusion and inspiring daring culinary experiments that continue to shape contemporary gastronomy. 2. European colonial ambitions. The 17th century's unfolding drama of colonial conquest laid the foundation for India's complex relationship with European powers, with far-reaching global implications. The ascendancy of the British East India Company marked the gradual erosion of India's sovereignty, igniting a narrative that would echo across centuries. This period witnessed the subtle transition from trade to territorial dominance, setting the stage for the colonization of India. The ramifications of this power struggle reverberated far beyond India's borders, influencing the balance of global power, the emergence of new empires, and the convoluted narratives of colonialism's enduring legacy. 3. Architectural marvels as symbols of power. The architectural splendors of 17th-century India resonated far beyond its borders, captivating the imaginations of admirers around the world. The Taj Mahal, an ethereal ode to love, emerged as an iconic symbol of India's artistic prowess and the Mughal Empire's opulence. This era's architectural achievements stimulated cross-cultural exchanges, inspiring artists, architects, and designers across continents. The grandeur of Mughal architecture left an indelible impression, influencing subsequent architectural styles and imbuing global design with a touch of Indian elegance. 4. Cultural diffusion and exchange. The 17th century's cultural syntheses transformed India into a melting pot of ideas, beliefs, and artistic expressions, catalyzing a global discourse of exchange. India's vibrant cultural tapestry, shaped by interactions between indigenous traditions and external influences, radiated its influence beyond its shores. The Mughal Empire's patronage of art, literature, and music established a dynamic cultural hub that attracted scholars, artists, and thinkers from around the world. As these diverse influences converged, a rich tapestry of artistic collaboration and cross-pollination emerged, impacting the trajectory of global creative evolution. 5. Seeds of decolonization and resilience. The seeds of decolonization and the spirit of resilience that permeated 17th-century India foreshadowed broader global movements against colonial oppression. Shivaji's valiant resistance against the Mughal Empire and Rani Mangammal's unwavering defense of her kingdom provided narratives of empowerment that would resonate with future freedom fighters. These narratives of resistance echoed across continents, inspiring struggles for independence and self-determination in diverse corners of the world. The stories of courage and defiance that originated in 17th-century India became touchstones for movements that would eventually redefine the course of history. Conclusion. As the clock ticks through the sands of time, we bid adieu to the captivating era spanning 1600 to 1650 in India. A time of grandeur, turmoil, and transformation that has woven itself into the intricate fabric of history. Join us next time as we venture further along the corridors of time, exploring the enigmatic tales that shaped the destiny of nations. Until then, keep questioning, keep seeking, and remember, the past holds the keys to unlock our future. Thank you for joining us on this captivating episode of Conspiracy Clarified. Stay tuned for the next installment of our enthralling journey through time.